Might as well put some salt on the chips, though, G.
Go on, GG.
G.
Good crack a lacking.
Let's do it. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 28 of the Sweet Science Blood Clot Podcast with your boy Fat Mouse. Who else we got in there?
I'm Kash, aka Cat. Is it?
It's just Kash with a K.
Oh, damn it!
Calm, G, you flopped it. You bottled it.
I bottled it. I'm Kash with a K and not a C. It's still taking time.
Yeah, me. It's a work in progress.
I don't know my name.
All right, so we are here. This is the final episode of the year, the solar year. And it's just a bit of a mad one, isn't it? It's
emotional.
The year's been a bit crazy still.
It's an emotional.
It's been 6 to 7 months at tops now.
Mm-hmm.
Work out the maths of how many episodes we've done. But it's like, yeah, this is like months.
Non-stop.
It's been half a year, blood.
Mm.
Yeah? And it's just been a bit mad. So what we're going to do is going to switch it up slightly. Yeah? Mm. Rather than do the Sweet Science podcast, dessert review, all them things there, we're just going to have a casual conversation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Casual conversation, but as man them do when they're conversing, yeah? They do it over food, innit? So I thought, let's have a little young mukbang session.
Food and some yak.
Yeah? We got
Hold on. Go on.
chicken pieces up in this thing. Yeah?
Plenty of them.
Hella. I think there's at least 6 in there. Chicken
That's
breasts.
not enough. It's a nice more than 6. 16.
Is it 16? All right.
16,000.
Wings.
Keep going.
The party. Yeah, wing party. Popcorn. Okay, go on then. Chips.
Got the chips, obviously.
Hella portions of chips up in one thing. Covered in red.
Popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody loves popcorn chicken.
And you can't have a party
without the
gravy.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we got a little cheeky thing on the side.
Yeah, we had to give it a go. It's the sweet
chili bites. So what they are basically is just like little
bites of
sweet chili chicken.
Yeah. Obviously, napkins on deck. Might as well grab them ones.
And some Courvoisier.
Some
just to get it done.
Some Pepsi, blood.
Pepsi A?
Pepsi A. Yeah.
Fossil.
Grab these.
Cheers,
That's
brother.
for you, mate.
Me, mate.
Forks, do you need a fork? You're going to need a fork, rude boy.
Alright.
You forking fussy. Sweet Science Podcast. Bringing the year to an end.
With a bang.
With emphatic style. You get me? 6 fillets. 8 wings. 4 portions of chips. Whatever that is. Hella chicken pieces. Popcorn chicken and gravy. Chicken and gravy. Wow.
So, should we start?
And there's, yeah. So let's just go ahead, start eating. Slightly unscripted to some extent, but at the same time, scriptacular. You get me? Oh.
They've already had enough.
Oh my God. There you go. Yeah, so just gonna do this, blood. Here's for the bones, by the way. So as you want, as you need it, just let me know because it's there.
I want to start off by saying thank you for all the support
100%
we've had. This was not a random project, but again, when we started this 6 months ago, it was something that we were nervous about.
Easy.
We were. Mm-hmm. You know, going on camera, giving our thoughts. You know,
I am not that guy to go on camera. My Instagram is dead as hell. My Snap is dead as hell. I don't post. I don't do nothing. I didn't until now, until this thing started. I was super ghosty in it. I was following like 7,000 accounts, all them banter ones, a couple trainer ones, and I was just following like friends and family. Not even that.
Yeah.
And I was super quiet on the thing. I was a ghost, a literal ghost, innit? Here I am, baby, made for the camera.
But no, it was a big thing for us to come out and do it because we were very unsure. We always spoke about it for time. Mm-hmm. And then we thought, you know, let's actually put it into practice. Let's get our thoughts out there. And the traction, the support, the conversations, the relationships we've sort of built as well have been very good. And it's just the start. Absolutely. This is only the beginning for us. Mm-hmm. So again, we want to say thank you so much. But for all the people who haven't already yet subscribed, who aren't following, who aren't listening, who aren't tuning in, Master's got one message for you.
Idiots. That's the first message. The idiots. But you can change that. There's always the silver lining. You can change that.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Above my head. Well, you know what? Let's make it in the middle. Covering this thing here, there's going to be an animation that pops up. And it will say, subscribe. So what you're going to do, you're going to look for that word, and you're going to click on subscribe on the thing. And the little bell to let you know that we've posted. Because if you don't know, then you won't know. Because you don't know now. Do you get me? So, do that. I've already battered these liquid chips. They were phenomenal, by the way. But I ate them quietly because I'm just here for the party. I'm here to eat. You get me? So, yeah. Subscribe. Like this because we're going to be eating and talking. That's unheard of. You get me? Unheard of. Also drinking. But, yeah. So, that's good. Obviously, closing out the year, again, the solar year, without the cap. Unbelievable scenes, mate. Unbelievable scenes.
Listen, he's getting more and more comfortable on the camera. Look at him.
Blood. I'm looking sharp.
Look at that. That's dank.
But, yeah. So, today, man, come in the van. The van that I've been speaking about. Telling your asses about. And I ain't got my caps in the van. So, man, forgot all about it.
He's got a collection, array of caps from all over the world. But not in the van.
All right. So, here's my gravy. And here's a wing.
Oh, wingman.
Oh, my.
Wing me.
Like, you know what? This needs to be captured. Oh, bruv, the mic is in the way. KFC gravy is underrated, bruv. Are you mad or what? Mad messy.
Oh, messy.
And I'm not that guy. I do not like messy eating. Especially in public. But for the sake of you creeps that are on mukbang, I will chew into the mic. Yeah?
Do that.
But yeah. So, it's going to be quite a short one today. Not super short, but there's no review. So rather than that, we're just eating, talking.
Before we get into that,
Oh, okay.
I've got to say one thing.
Where's your bones, G?
I'll just put it here. Sorry.
You're nasty, blood.
It's on the
Put it
tissue.
on the studio table.
Put it on a tissue. So last week, was it last week?
What happened
I
last
spoke about my beloved Arsenal. Was it only last week?
week? Yeah.
Or was it 2 weeks ago? No, it was last week.
No. That's
And
beloved.
We were on the worst run of last 46 years or something.
18th position. By the way, this is the part where I go quiet.
Yep.
Eat, he talks. I eat.
So I'm just gonna kick it off
If you
by
like
saying,
mukbang, watch me. If you like football, watch this idiot.
Mikel Arteta and Arsenal proved to us that they have got the ability and they can compete. The question now is whether we can keep it consistent. Yeah. So the changes made. So we beat Chelsea 3-1. Super Frank had a shocker, and so did half the team. Well, to be honest, all of them. 3-1. Probably should have scored about 4 or 5 easily. But goals from Lacazette, Xhaka, and Saka.
Jacazette.
So it was Laka, Xhaka, and Saka, all on the score sheet. Boom, shaka, laka, Saka. Yeah?
Idiot, but clever man.
Good performance from the Gunners. We finally sort of showed some sort of fight, some sort of hunger, some sort of
G, you got to eat, bro.
of what it was, yeah? And I just want to congratulate the boys. Arteta showed, well, the thing is, the changes had to be made and they were forced. They were out of his hands. Willian wasn't in the squad, David Luiz wasn't in the squad, and Gabriel.
I'm just going along and eating. I'm going to eat into his portion because he's talking. Snooze, you lose, bro.
So I hope Arteta now knows that this is the way forward. The young guns need to be involved more. Let's get Balogun in the squad. Let's keep Emil Smith Rowe there. Switch it up. I liked Pablo Mari yesterday. I thought Pablo Mari was amazing. I thought for someone who's been out for so long, first 90 minutes back, he looked absolutely shattered. But that's what I want to see from the team. I want to see them giving their all. Kieran Tierney, take a bow, mate. Take a fucking bow. Bukayo Saka, what else do I need to say about this guy? What else do I need to talk about? And then Gabriel Martinelli. He comes with that Sanchez vibe. He brings that Alexis vibe. Hungry kid running around, working his backside off for the team. And again, last week I said they play for the name on the back and not for the front. That 11 yesterday against Chelsea played for the name on the front and not the back. Man like Granit Xhaka showed us on his day what kind of quality he has. So, just congratulations, Arsenal. Let's push on from this and get our season back.
Brilliant. Over to you, Mouse. Well, oh shit. The weather's looking stormy right now. There's a whirlwind going on in my taste buds. But it's all mad still. I just battered bare food in that period of time that he was talking, and it was probably not a great idea.
Was it not?
But blood, when it comes to food, I kind of just I'm me. You feel me? But yeah. Wow. So the year's been mad. Obviously, we had the lockdown, which mash up everything. We're going to talk about people's lives, obviously. People's livelihood. People's...
everything.
Relationships, like family, everything, yeah? But we're not here for that. It's in the news report, blood. We're here to talk about boxing and to talk about MMA. Correct? See.
Correcto mundo.
And so,
we're going to talk about...
we started out the year, it started out the year quite well. Then we had the lockdown, which kind of just dampened everything and put a halt to everything for a brief moment, while the geniuses that are Dana White, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum,
Frank Warren,
let the cogs turn.
Scott Coker.
But actually, more so, Dana White. Ahead of the pack. Dana White said, nah, bun this. We're making a whole island, bruv. A whole island.
That was amazing.
Made for combat. And he called it Fight Island. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's mad.
If you watch MMA, you definitely know about Fight Island. Listen, Dana White, as much stick as he may get, but the guy, he's a one-of-a-kind businessman.
He's ruthless, but he's a G. He's a ruthless G.
He knows exactly what he's doing, what he wants, and when he sets out that plan, I'm sorry, there's no stopping him. There is no
dropping chips.
Stopping him.
I'm here to eat. I'm not here to talk. Okay? But yeah, so I just wanted to cover a couple of the fights that I thought were worth mentioning.
Oh, wait.
Go for it.
So that being said, what we're talking about, Dana White won our promoter of the year.
No doubt.
It was tight between him and Eddie, because Eddie did have the backroom boxing, but it wasn't as consistent. And this was a project.
It's about who was first at it as well.
Dana came up with the idea.
He was a forerunner.
And America was getting bullied left, right, and centre by COVID.
Everything. He just said, blood, I'm going to pack up and move, bruv.
I'm going to dash some of the popcorn chicken in the sweet chili thing. Should I change this chair? Because it is creaking a lot, bruv.
It won't pick up.
Look at that. I'm mixing it like it's cereal.
I'm going to do the same thing, so. That looks dank.
Wow.
He's just taken popcorn chicken, which would have been plain otherwise, threw it in a little tub of sweet chili.
So where we had the sweet chili bites, dashed it in there, and I got sweet chili popcorn chicken.
That's amazing. Sweet chili bites. Yeah. So promoter of the year, Dana White.
Congratulations, Dana.
Well done.
50 G's, baby.
We'll be sending you your trophy through the post. Just once you receive it, please let us know.
Yep, and I'll send it back.
Send it back.
With a check to pay for everything.
We weren't sponsored by KFC for this. Hear me? Oh, 20 bugs. 50 bugs. But yeah, that was that.
What a man,
about
then.
UFC then?
That's it.
UFC just saw some crazy fights. Crazy fights.
What a year, bro.
Yeah. There's a couple. Let me pull up the phone because we did like a little bit of a poll to see
Listen,
fight of the year.
there's two that come into my head straight away.
Yeah.
One was recent. Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. One of the fights of the year.
Of course. I mean, that was recent, but it's not a case of recency bias. That was just
It's just one of the most recent ones.
Lord, a bad boy fight.
We can talk about
The first one that we covered, when we first started doing this pod, was actually Dan Hooker and Dustin Poirier.
what a fight. Hangman.
What a fight! What a fight! I mean, it didn't go in
Shit!
Hangman's favour.
I dropped my chip. Is that mine?
All right, give me that, please. Crash some of them. It didn't go in Hangman's favour.
Whose wing is that?
It's yours.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna just use my hands. Listen, I wash my hands, and you get me. I'm a clean man, so couple there, sneak them in.
This was Poirier's fight after the Khabib fight, right?
Yes,
His comeback.
yes. It was a comeback after a loss to Khabib. A loss to Khabib is like a loss to Canelo.
Which we went to see.
It don't mean shit. We was there. And
We were in Fight Island before Fight Island on Fight Island.
That's so true.
Yeah? Don't ever tell me what I know
We
and what I
were
don't know.
in Fight Island before Fight Island became Fight Island. You know, that's crazy.
We knew about Fight Island before Dana White knew about Fight Island.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
We should win Promoters of the Year because we saw this shit coming.
I'm down.
But yeah,
I'm on it.
great fight. Dan Hooker came with
This is a
Pressure.
great performance, bro. Great
Madness.
fight. Absolute war.
okay.
But again, the reason I thought and I had Poirier winning before the fight was simply because just the class. Just the punch output.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, the output was high from both men, but
Yes.
the quality of punches, yeah?
Okay.
The quality of punches, the technique, the accuracy, the speed. Poirier is a very, very good striker, yeah? Very, very good. So, in my opinion, it was always going to be something like who lands first and who gets the cleaner and more effective shots off, do you know?
Yes. Correct.
So yeah, that was good.
Before we started recording this pod, there was, as in not today, but like in general, we had one of the best fights of the year, and it was actually the women which took it there. So probably know what we're already talking about.
If you don't, then you're crazy.
If you don't know, you have to watch it. You might have just like tuned into this whole MMA thing late. Watch the fight. Remind us, please, Kash.
So we're talking about
I got a full mouth.
Weili Zhang
Absolutely.
taking on Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
I love the way you say it.
I'm Polish.
He's Polish. With a P.
I polished my Polish before I got in.
Joke thing. But yeah, that fight there. We're gonna put up some clips, little ones, because obviously every time we try it, UFC takes us down.
Easily the greatest fight in the women's history, in women's MMA history,
Wow.
not UFC history. It
You
was
reckon?
100%. Listen, everything behind that, yeah. The strawweight title was on the line. Yeah, Weili is this new and sort of, I guess, not new, but this
Mysterious.
not myth, but she has this aura about her where people are like wowed by it,
Yeah.
but they're still trying to figure out, is she the real deal?
Yep.
And Joanna is a fighter who's been there. She's done it. She's defended her title multiple times. She's beaten the best of the best. She used to call herself, though she still does, like the queen of women's MMA. You know, a little arrogant at times, but it comes with the territory. She's done what others haven't done, so she can, I guess she earned that, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
And it was just an absolute war. It was amazing. Whaley won the close, very close, unanimous decision.
Hella close. Even though it's unanimous, it doesn't mean it weren't, you know, incredibly exciting.
Sorry, it wasn't a unanimous. Split decision. 48-47, 48-47, both ways. Two judges, 48-47.
Split decision. I'm high on chicken wings.
Split decision. It was what just...
Man just threw. I know he's the fact man, but in this case,
You
he was the non-fact
You
man.
saw Joanna's head after.
Blood, her head.
Hematoma.
She was an alien.
That hematoma
She
was
became an alien.
absolutely insane.
Hats off to her. She didn't stop pushing. She didn't stop fighting. She carried on. But she did lose the fight, obviously, in the end.
Deservedly, I think. I think Whaley deserved to win.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I wouldn't have been upset with the draw either, because I could watch them fight it 25 times a day.
Absolutely. Bruv,
A day.
There's more chicken, okay? Well, I'm kind of full, though. Still. Ooh, wee. Yeah, so I think, I'm not going to lie to you, in my opinion, that was fight of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That wins. And in fact, I voted it on the, I voted on my own poll.
Yep.
Rigging it a bit.
In my opinion, it was fight of the year.
Yeah.
Whaley Zhang, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, congratulations.
Absolutely.
You won a fight of the year.
Not to say.
You know what? I can't do it with a full mouth. I need to do it properly. They need to officially be awarded the title of champions. So, let me finish this popcorn. I, the Chancellor of the Sweet Science Podcast, announce here that the winner of the Grammy Jamboree, what was it? Dodgeball. Was it Grammar Jamboree?
Grandma.
Whatever. Anyway, Whaley Zhang, or Zhang Whaley, however you want to pronounce it, versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Congratulations, you have won the Sweet Science Podcast's Fight of the Year MMA. Dun dun dun. And specifically UFC.
Yeah, UFC only.
What a fight! It was an amazing fight. Amazing.
They were bare. Like you mentioned Brandon Moreno and Figueiredo, and that fight was just. It was only last week, so it's fresh in my mind. But that fight was so damn exciting. I wouldn't be surprised if.
The thing is, the reason why that could have gone as fight of the year is because I think everyone expected it to be a slaughtering.
Exactly.
You had this small, timid, quiet Brandon Moreno
Mexican, yeah.
coming in to face an absolute.
Mexicans, you don't get many of them in the UFC.
To fight an absolute animal, a tank guy, a guy who's murdering people. Yeah, walking through and destroying them. And this guy came out like Terminator again, bruv.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mean. He's mean, bruv.
And so it came with a shock factor. Another couple of notable mentions. You could have had Dominic Reyes, John Jones. That was a very good fight.
Fight of the year?
It was a good fight. Technical.
Was that even this year? It must have been
early in the year. It was a very technical fight.
It's a very technical fight. Yeah.
You could have had Gaethje and Ferguson on there.
Okay.
That was a war. But Ferguson did get battered.
Yeah.
You know? Emmett and Burgos. Was that a fight?
Yes. Josh Emmett, Shane Burgos. That was a. You mentioned that one as well.
I like that. Vicente Luque versus Nico Price 2.
Absolutely.
That was an absolute war. And that was a good fight as well. There were so many in the UFC, and we were quite lucky to get all of them. You know,
Yeah.
Poirier and like you said, Poirier and Hooker was a good one.
What a year of fighting, blood. I mean,
even Dan Hooker, Paul Felder.
Oh yeah,
Man like Hooker needs his own award.
he does need his own award, man.
How many fight of the year candidates can you have in 1 year?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, again, Joanna.
And Whaley, congratulations.
That was the fight of the year for me, in my opinion. But I think it's actually not it's a popular one. A lot of people believe that to be, and it's justified. You know what I mean? That was early. That was like right at the beginning of the year, innit?
UFC 248. I can't remember when that was now.
Yeah, it was early on though. It was before the pod started. Definitely, you know. Yeah, so that's that. What about like
Fighter of the
not
year.
prospect of Okay, go on then. Fighter of the year, go on then.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like who's looking promising for 2021, but I guess it goes into fighter of the year. Anyway.
We can link it to both.
It could do, yeah. I think I've got my guy. You probably already see it coming, but go for it. And it's not Michel Pereira. That's my guy, but it's not him today.
That's the fighter he wants to meet the most and take home.
Oh, dickhead.
For me, probably fighter of the year has to go to Kevin Holland.
Okay, I see that.
I have to give it to Kevin Holland. I don't know, you know. Could I give him breakout fighter? This is the thing. It comes to then there's too many different awards.
Yeah, no, just one, bro.
I can't.
Why?
I can and I can't.
What are you thinking?
1 second. Let me check something.
He wants to check some facts. Blood, I ate a lot, man. I thought this was going to last the whole episode, but we're
almost done.
About 25 minutes in.
He's done. He's done. I'm not.
About 25 minutes in.
Let me just check some.
Let's put me to sleep.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Say it on a whim. I'm gonna have to go Kevin Holland.
Okay. I want to know what he was doing, but.
And I was looking at another fighter, but I was getting the dates mixed up with his fights.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Holland. Yeah. The guy.
I get that.
The guy came. He's been in the UFC for a little while.
Yeah.
So it's not like he made his debut and he just came out of nowhere and people were sort of like, you know, who's this guy? He's been around. Yeah. He's been around for not a long time, but he's been about for quite a bit. That's
why it's more worthy of a fighter of the year. I get that over my choice. Giving it away more and more, but I stand by my choice.
He's the most active fighter of the year. Yeah. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. And 4 out of the 5 was stoppages.
Mad thing.
1 was a split decision, which was to Darren. He beat Darren Stewart, which is a good fight as well. But the guy, one thing I like about him, he's very good at selling. He can talk.
Yeah.
He knows, and it's not like a cringy sell.
No.
He gives me this Adesanya vibe. Like they're very good at what they do and what they say.
Having the gift of the gab. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's marketable. You get me?
Like the way Tony Ferguson talks is a bit nuts. He sounds a bit
you
cuckoo.
want to hear him talking because
he's El Kukui.
Yeah.
But with Kevin Holland, it's just a bit different, and I like the fact that he's come in and he's backed up his words. He's lost before. Yeah. He's come back and he's developed his game stupendously. You know, come back, and then the last victory, that knockout. Oof, that could be easily knockout of the year, but it's not for me. Second, but that's probably second. That knockout of Jacare, when he slingshotted himself from the ground into sleeping him basically, and then just putting the nail in the coffin.
Not me talking, he talks a lot lower than that. Kevin Holland's almost screaming. Huge right down! Oh my Kevin Holland!
Probably ended Jacare's career, to be honest.
Ooh, rough.
His UFC career, anyway.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So
what was first knockout of the year then? I haven't even gone to my fighter yet, but you've just stolen the whole limelight. Go for
Chaos Williams.
Oh,
spinning heel kick. Was that Chaos?
No, that was Joaquin.
Oh, sorry, Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Chaos Williams.
No, that's the thing. So many names have just stuck out.
Who did Chaos knock out? Who I was like?
Hassan.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a dirty knockout.
That was another.
That was third on my list.
Joaquin Buckley.
Because it was just so.
That thing there was a mad.
Because I think Chaos was the underdog going into that fight, and the way he slept him completely was disgusting so quickly. But sorry, Joaquin Buckley got my knockout of the year.
Yeah.
We'll play it now.
They are so even on total strikes at the moment.
It might be knockout
of the year, of the century.
Of a good few years, man. It's mad. The thing is, like, I look at it and I'm just thinking, yeah, but anyone can do that. Which is correct. Not anyone, but a lot of fighters can do that. Athletically, so many of them can do that. But it's thinking that quickly, reacting that quickly, and just actually doing it, executing that quickly. Do you get me? That's what made it special. And special is what it was. So, yeah. I mean, as for You okay? Yeah. As for fighter of the year for me,
I've got kind of an idea, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think is it. So he's somebody. So he's a male already. He's somebody that just showed up. He's impressive in what he did. Do you get me? 3 fights in the year, 3 wins, and a total of not even a minute.
Oh,
Not even a minute.
how could I forget?
In the cage.
What an animal.
So different weight classes as well. Moved up in weight. Yeah. Moved down and then up.
And then went back, sorry.
Bruv, yeah. Okay.
If it is who I'm talking about.
No, it is. So obviously it's not a secret anymore. But Khamzat Chimaev has just come to the UFC and done a madness. Yes, he's fresh. We don't know what he's got. We don't know what he possesses, and we don't know what he's capable of or not capable of. And I'm fully aware of that. But I'm basing it on this year, not my favorite fighter ever. Do you get me? Fighter of the year for me has to go to Khamzat Chimaev.
Good choice. Very good choice.
There's a few bits about, a few aspects or facets of his character I don't like, and how he's kind of changed his... Are you done? You finished?
Yeah. No, I'm just putting it to the side for now so we can delve into this and make it clean it. And then I'm going to bring it back up.
What? So he's like... The way his attitude and his voice changed, is I just want to smash, brother, everything. Smash, smash, smash. Like, it just becomes cack. But as a no, I'm done. Like,
leave it there for now. We're gonna dig in. As
performance wise, and how he's impressed me. Like, he's genuinely on this smoke. He will go in there. He will smash anybody. As in, like, he will go in there and fight with anybody. He doesn't care. He's confident in his ability, and I rate all of that. What I don't like is the way he's just turned himself into some sort of villain. But that's, again, whatever in it. The guy, fighter of the year, absolutely no shadow of a doubt for me. And I can see why yours. You made.
I could have gone. I could have gone Khamzat as well. Khamzat.
Hazmat. Yeah. Hazmat Chimaev. That's your boy Chel Sonnen in it. So, but
Chel P.
But yeah. 100%, man. The guy
great
has listen, he's not spent a minute in the cage.
Regardless of anything, yeah, he put himself out there. And it takes balls for someone to come to the UFC, first of all. Not your main language anyway. Be very comfortable in the surroundings you are in, and just put yourself out there and sell yourself to everybody. And mate, he went from what? How many subscribers to how many how many followers to how many followers? He went from about 20k or 200k at the beginning of the year to over 1 million now. Mad. He blew up.
Yeah, 100%.
Big time. Yeah. And well deservedly. He came out, and obviously we would have, this time, I mean, by the time this comes out, a week before that, we would have seen him in his biggest test to date against Leon Edwards, but obviously it didn't happen. So,
that's happening soon. We are going to have a mad January. And I just cannot wait. It's like the promise that he brings. He's launched himself into a crazy 2021. Sorry, he's launched himself into a crazy 2021. Obviously, Edwards has the ability to change that. Yeah, what's his name? Leon Edwards, but I don't know. I was saying Jamal Edwards. Who's Jamal Edwards? Oh no. Okay, Leon Edwards.
Isn't Jamal Edwards the SBTV?
Yeah. But he has
I was thinking to myself,
he's launched himself into a mad 2021, and he has the ability to really do a madness. But Leon Edwards can actually change all of that in the space of one fight. He has the tools, he has the ability. It's very, very possible. And I'm not going to ever call him a fraud, Khamzat Chimaev, because he is the real deal. But is he ready for all the smoke that he's put himself out to? We don't know. And that's why I'm so excited. That's why he wins 2020 and not 2021. We'll see what happens in 2021. If he carries on his hype train, believe I'm going to get, his poster in my room. What? The guy's a G. So yeah, fighter of the year for me is just that. It's Khamzat Chimaev, man. Knockout of the year, I think we have to all agree. Well, we don't have to. So you said Joaquin Buckley's one. Like I said, a lot of people could have done that. It's the ability, or it's the...
It's about doing it.
it's the execution and the fact that you can do it or not, and he did. Do you get me? And the whole thing, it was like just how perfect the actual knockout was. You know, the way the opponent actually got knocked out. It was crazy. And I just, blood, what a madness. Mad thing. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on knockout of the year for that one, man. I'm trying to think of something that beats it, but I want to say there's too many, but they're all quite like they're just, oh, he's out. Do you understand what I'm saying? A punch, or like that was just, it was just athletically and you know, it was mad.
It was beautiful.
It was, yeah, that's why it was more of a spectacle. So yeah, no, absolutely, man. Well done, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, I've probably overeaten, bro.
Congratulations, Bakin.
Congratulations.
Is he still working in Walmart? Who's that?
Oh, that's not him.
Or was that Chaos?
Oh, I don't even know now, bro. There's one of them is a pizza delivery guy.
I rate these, man.
Bruv, it's crazy, man. You just gotta do what you can to support yourself until you hit that thing, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm doing van driving right now. Yeah, I'm doing little van
It
driving.
is what it is.
Yeah,
Shout out Max Holloway. We're getting you on the pod soon.
Shout out Max
Holloway.
What else? I mean, that was that. What about the world of boxing, man? What have we got?
Amazing.
It's been mad, innit? Again, not as busy as the UFC's been, but it's been interesting.
It's been fantastic.
It has been all right still.
You know, there's been some super fights. Fight of the year. Give me a couple fights of the year, from your opinion, from what you can think of.
There's a couple, man. Bear with me a moment. Sorry.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
fight of the year.
No, there's. I know without a shadow of doubt what fight of the year is. And again, it's almost a unanimous thing. But I want to think about other fights surrounding it. Do you get me? I want to think about other fights surrounding it. And to be honest, so we've got. Again, I don't want to use recency, man, but Tank Davis, yeah, versus
Leo Santa Cruz.
Thank you.
That was the main one that was coming.
That wasn't fight of the year. I can't say it's fight of the year. Candidate. Nah, it's probably not though. It's performance of the year. Do you get me? It falls into like we have to be very specific with what we label. We can't just say, oh, fight of the year because he did well. That doesn't make it fight of the year. That makes it maybe performance of the year from Tank.
But it was a good fight though.
It was a very good fight. But, you know, I don't think it was anywhere near fight of the year, man.
I had hit that fight as one.
Mm-hmm.
I had Katie Taylor versus Delphine Passoon as one.
Thank you. Yes.
That's a
Katie Taylor actually should win quite a few accolades. Do you get me? Or at least be nominated for some of these because
she's
done an amazing job getting to where she's got to be now. And I'm just ready for her to fight anybody now.
Why you sound like fucking Barney from Simpsons?
Talks, isn't it? That's how she talks.
Homer.
Right, Romer. No, that's
Shaggy.
Raggy. The whole thing's I don't watch cartoons, bruv. I'm not a pussy.
Homie.
Who?
Homie.
That's Marge.
That's good.
You're serious.
I'm a Marge. I'm a Marge. Could have had Jamal Charlo versus Sergey.
That says Sergey
Davyachenko.
Yes.
That was a very good fight.
That was a
I think
scene of a fight.
Sergey could have won that fight. But Charlo just showed his class. Chocolatito, Roman Gonzalez took on Cal Yafai.
Yes,
that was a superb fight. So there's been a lot of honourable mentions.
There have been some sick fights, man. Okay, performance of the year. I can tell you what I think it is, but we're not there.
Even Spence Danny Garcia was a good fight. I like that.
Yeah,
it was a technical.
I like that fight a lot. I don't like the commentator's reaction to the fight. Do you get me? So for me, that dampens it anyway. But yeah, I think again unanimously in it, fight of the year. If Kash, you want to take it away?
Had to be Jose Zepeda versus Ivan Baranchyk.
Yeah,
Baranchyk.
No doubt. Knockdowns
Knockdown galore. Knockdown galore.
Knockdowns in every round. Tit for tat. And that for me is like
literally like Rocky. It was like a Rocky movie.
I'll watch that fight again and again. I'll watch that in years. Yeah. I'll be watching that in years to come, for years to come. I'll watch it again and again. I may just watch it tonight.
Hagler Hearns. You're gonna have Zepeda Baranchyk.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to murder, but I don't want to buller his name, but I'm gonna call him Ivan for now.
Ivan Drago.
So Zepeda versus Ivan.
So,
mate,
what's my favorite? I'm so cack with names. Yeah. That's it. Castillo Corrales. Now they had a trilogy. The first one for me was the maddest. Again, a fight that rings out, and it just doesn't. I mean, let me double check if it's the first or the second. But I believe it might have been the second. I wanted to say second initially, but I feel like it was the first. So I'm again, when it comes to facts, I'm shit. When it comes to remembering things like names and that, I'm dead. But I'm recalling the actual fight. So Castillo.
See, I like the fights that are shootouts. Yeah, like Hagler Hearns. Couple of rounds, bang it out, boom. This is Zepeda and Ivan fight. 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Shootout.
It was the first. Castillo Corrales. Castillo
Corrales.
Blood. Diego Corrales, Jose Luis Castillo. The first fight of the year then anyway, which was in I don't even know when it was, blood. But that fight there, unbelievable. I brought my phone. Unbelievable. Again, it just rings out like that. It rings out to me to that extent. So yeah, well done, man. But I think we agreed on that fight anyway, being the fight of the year. Alright? Yeah. So, do you want to top up, G?
Yes, please.
Of course you do. Man's drinking the last drop and forcing it out.
So let's talk about knockout of the year.
In boxing? Oh, obviously.
No, in karate.
Oh man,
No.
Knockout of the year.
Give me it. Give me the knockout of the year. Does Tank get that?
I don't want to again just go back to what my memory serves me best at. Do you understand, if that makes sense? Or you know.
But there was a lot of months where there was actually no boxing.
There were exactly. Tank's knockout. Because I haven't given this on too much thought. But Tank's knockout is, and I'll tell you why I believe it was knockout of the year. It's not only a sweet, perfectly landed uppercut. It's not just that. It's the effect afterwards. Do you understand? And it's about how much these performances or knockouts, how much noise they make as a result. Does that make sense? I know it sounds really stupid, and that's not what you base it on. But you know, the whole thing it went viral. There were memes about it. There was, you know, Haha Davis doing his little big fella, I'm going to sleep, all that, right? You understand? So that kind of stuff there. The fact that so many people know what happened and saw it happening, but not, you know, they're not boxing fans, they're not into any of this stuff, but they know about it. The length of time that he was sleeping for, yeah? It wasn't a knockout, as in like 10-second count. He was knocked out.
Cold.
Do you get me? He was out cold. He was sleeping. He had a dream, bruv. He had a dream that he was still fighting. He had a dream that he was still fighting, but he was actually asleep. Now, do you understand?
It was bad. It was a heavy, and he was. I remember when the fight was happening, I was like, he's got to stay off the ropes.
Yeah.
Tank loves loading shots on you in the corners, on the ropes, get you on the he loves to pour it on. And I was like, I know Leo's not going to want to come out.
Yeah.
Leo wants to sit there in the pocket and trade. It's what Leo Santa Cruz does best. But with someone as heavy-handed as Tank Davis, it's a recipe for disaster, with the accuracy, with the speed, with everything that he's got, the technique, the class.
Mm-hmm.
He wound the uppercut and he just almost took his head off. So that's good. I don't know. That's probably my second.
Serious? Okay.
Before I get to my winner, I'm going to mention some notable mention. I
respect that.
So, Jake Paul, Nate Robinson.
Nah, man, you're taking the piss, bruv. That can't count.
They are professional boxers, bro.
That doesn't count, lad.
Bro. I don't know if you want to count that. Ryan Garcia versus Francisco Fonseca.
Oh,
That was one of the most disgusting.
You see, this is why I still stand by my choice. But again, it's just, it's what I remember the best.
One of the most dirtiest knockouts I have ever seen. So quick, so sharp, flush left hook, and he went down. And the thing is, Garcia hits you like a bullet. Boom! So quick, so sharp, so accurate, and boom! Down she goes, or down he goes.
See there, bruv. Yeah,
I'm gonna post that.
We're gonna have to post this. Yeah,
disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Superb knockout.
Oh, and a left hand sends Fonseca down, flat on his back. It's over. There, he's done it again. Ryan Garcia.
But probably for me, knockout of the year has to go. See, the tank is close because I don't only count the knockouts, but I look at who you've knocked out, the quality of opposition, the person you're facing, the time you're facing that person. Things like even how far into the fight it's gone, because you can catch someone flush in the first round when they've not warmed. I know some people say, oh, it's just an excuse, but people do take time to get warm, and so you can catch someone cold early or napping at the end of a fight.
Yeah.
But I take into consideration the atmosphere, the you know, the what's the word, man? Not the atmosphere, but like the surroundings,
the
ambience, the pressure going into the fight. You know, all of these things that could affect you mentally and physically.
Yes.
And then I have to say, probably for me, based on all of those things, quality of opposition, where it's happening as well, going away from home, was the knockout when I was in Marbella. Alexander Povetkin knocking out Dilly and White. I have to give that number one.
Really? Number one? That's knockout of the year?
Dirty knockout.
It was a dirty knockout.
He slept him completely.
No doubt.
He felt in the ropes. Yeah. And again, like I mentioned, I've seen more fascinating shots. Oh, booms, you know, nutmeg or something, like, you know what I mean? Man done a roulette or something, flip flap. I've seen more special things. Just five-star killer.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is I've seen more fancy shots, or someone load up an uppercut from their hip, and
is it shock factor?
Everything. I'm just saying everything. You got to take into consideration. Okay, Ryan Garcia's knockout of Fonseca was good, but who is Fonseca?
Ooh.
Yeah. Not in that, but he's not top 5, top 3. Tank and Leo. Leo's very good.
That's what I'm saying.
But Leo hasn't been relevant for quite some time. He's got a big name and he's quality, but you got to remember that, and I put it into perspective, is Dilly and White is top 3, top 4 heavyweights in the world, coming off of not losing a single fight before he lost to Joshua. So that was what, 2014? I don't know. 5-6 years of undefeated, and beating quality after quality after quality opponent.
Yeah. And it's like they've been trying to set him up.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been trying to set him up.
And it was like, he keeps taking these fights. He keeps taking risky fight after risky fight. And people were like, just wait for your mandatory. But how long can you wait? You almost waited 2 years.
Crazy.
So the fact that Povetkin came in as the underdog, hadn't been in a big fight in quite a bit. Povetkin's always going to be around. I mean, the last big fight was Anthony Joshua, but then he took a huge layoff, I think. I don't think he was in the ring for time after that. Yeah. And that Joshua fight was quite heavy defeat as well. He got knocked out quite badly. So people thought he was going to go in there in the middle of the pandemic, in the backyard of Eddie Hearn and Dilly and White, and get wiped out. And he shocked everybody. Crazy. Obviously, we knew that beforehand, because if you know boxing, you know Povetkin is elite. And he's world class.
No doubt.
I think maybe a bit of complacency set in from Dilly and White, maybe, expecting that he was going to go in there and just clatter him and get him out quickly.
Do you reckon? That's
well, we did hurt him early, and I think he went gung ho for a bit, and then realized, maybe I need to slow it down. By the time he tried to slow it down, I think he got caught napping a bit. Hands were low.
Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting a shot, and just bobs your uncle. Boom.
Slower.
take nothing away from a very good one. What a shot from Alexander Povetkin, and he's knocked Dilly and White cold here in the fifth.
Boom!
Ooh.
Gone.
Wow.
And that hurt. That hurt a lot because we had been backing this guy for time,
I was
bro.
shocked. Again, that fight there, we never watched at the same time. We weren't together when he was watching it, and I was just like frozen. I was like,
I couldn't believe it happened.
what?
Because we were so sure that this guy's going to take on Wilder or Joshua or Fury next and then go for a title shot. Because he'd been fighting everyone.
Yeah.
And beating everyone.
Yeah.
Whether it was split or close or war or whatnot. He'd gone in there and beaten everyone he had to beat.
That's
Lucas
his style.
Brown,
His style is just
Derek
boring.
Chisora twice, Joseph Parker, who's the small
Colombian
Colombian. I'm usually good at names, and I've done it.
Names?
No, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
But I can't remember his
I'm
name.
gonna get it. I'm 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 gonna get it.
But yeah.
I'm not gonna get it. I gave up.
Oh snap! Yeah, man. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from.
Do you see where I'm coming from?
I also see that it's like, I don't know if it's worthy of being knockout of the year, bruv. I don't know if it's worthy of being knockout of the year. It's not Carlos, bruv. What's his name?
Oscar Rivas.
Oscar Rivas. Ribas.
Oscar Rivas.
Yeah.
Rivas.
I don't know, man. Knockout of the year, bruv. I don't agree with you, man. Guys, if you agree with him, that Povetkin's knockout of Dilly White earlier this year was knockout of the year, then let us know. And if you disagree with either of us, then let us know what you think below. Because I don't know if I can say that that's knockout of the year, man. I really don't know. No, well, I know I can't say that. Does that make sense? I can't really give him that, man.
I'm dying.
But yeah, I think that's that. This year has been crazy. It's been good. He's eating his chicken, which is tremendous.
Cold chicken?
Shout out KFC for the plug on this. This episode is sponsored by ourselves.
Shout out to the Mondim. What?
Yeah, thanks for that.
I spat in your cup when you weren't looking.
You dirty bastard.
Michelle Pereira spat in it.
You're a prick, bro. You're a prick. Actually, bitch. But yeah, man. It's been a mad year.
Yesterday,
Yo.
I was watching Troops' video, yeah? I have to play it. Listen to this. Give us a second, guys, yeah? You're gonna bust
How
up.
is he going to do this here, though? How's he going to show me?
I'm gonna play it here.
Mid-pod. That's stupid.
Presented by Barstool Sports. Certain time this pussy Brazilian black out, yeah. On them Sao Paulo streets, the back. I think he had a group.
And if you don't laugh, it's fucked.
You understand? He's
I wasted a minute.
This is Abraham blood. This is off time. He had to cross the box, yeah. But it was, I think it was Tammy Abraham there. Abraham ball.
Bruv, this guy's spending so long. It's some
Don't worry.
15-hour video, bruv. He's trying to find.
Wait.
I didn't really expect that blood. Oh, troops, you are tearing now. At time and people, if I was to break it up, it did score the two.
He's showing me football, blood. What is football? I don't know how many people start on the pitch. I don't know how many players there are at the beginning.
Keep going. Keep running.
Now, this guy's keep.
Then when we got that first, like, what,
Look at him. I beg you, look at this guy, bruv. Look at. Are you serious? He's hidden. You're not professional. How about that?
I'm not professional.
You're not professional, and you don't deserve to be on this pod.
What's it?
Stupid idiot. There you go.
Michelle Pereira? I need to
coming on?
find
Is he
it.
coming
He's coming
on?
on. He's coming on.
What is it? What is it? Because I don't want to see it anymore. I don't think anybody does.
talking
Talking about
about this.
this.
All of that blood, that. Let's speak topic.
Blood, we need some more flipping juice, blood.
Yeah.
Please don't get the
We do.
chance, like,
We do.
Emil, certain man
Emil Heskey?
tied him down. Yeah, long-term.
What do you think of Emil Heskey? Tell the fans what you think of Emil
He's
Heskey.
one of the most solid keepers that QPR has ever seen. Shout out QPR, yeah? Because they're on the rise now. What are they, like 7th? From 20th, you know. From 20th in the Division 1 to 7th in the Premier League. Premier Inn. You're mad, bruv. You're crazy. The way they moved up in rank, yeah? And now I heard they're going to Germany, bruv.
I give up. I can't find it. Yeah, they're going to Germany, bro.
Serie Bundesliga. They're moving to Germany. Nah, it's crazy, bruv. Football is a hell of a sport. That's a pussy sport, blood. Are you mad?
Listen.
Mad, bruv.
Listen.
I only watch sports where people risk their lives, yeah, to prove who is better at combat.
Better
You
than
get me? I only watch sports where people put their lives on the line. Yeah, they're prepared to die in the cage. Yeah, and actually,
Ayabiakum.
Heart of a lion.
Heart of a lion.
Yeah,
lion bar.
Without further ado, guys, this has been 2020. We're heading into my days. Next week is Ryan Garcia. That's gonna be a madness.
Luke Campbell
from up in South. What else is happening next week?
January's packed.
January's a madness.
January
is a mazine. Bro, you know it's a madness, yeah?
You know it's a
madness.
I'm
melting.
Brett, look what you've done. I'm melting. Oh, what a world. Who thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Look out. I'm going.
You know it's a madness when you got Chimaya fighting on a Wednesday, bruv.
Wednesday, bruv.
Yeah?
We got Saturday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yes.
Is that right?
So it's looking like a madness. Watch this space, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mad thing. And it's going to be
Exciting.
Hopefully
2021 picks up where 2020
yes.
Where 2020 left.
Thank you. Sorry. That was premature. Because hopefully we get a better year. Bruv, how can you even top it? I don't even know how you could top it. You're going to have a fatal four-way in there.
Michelle Pereira versus Michelle Pereira versus Michelle
Pereira. Oh my days! That's a crazy fight. That is a crazy fight.
Why do you love him so much?
Well, I told you he's athletic. And
oh my
it just
days!
brings excitement, innit?
I can't take it. I can't take you serious, bro. The way you say
I don't get it, bro.
Because you get all pink and he's laughing and oh shit! He's like brings excitement. Bear fighters bring excitement.
Exactly, and he's one of them. So who's your favourite fighter? Flipping Canelo. It's not even exciting, bruv. Some any ginger, mysterious you. You like the fact that he's mysterious. I wonder what he speaks like if he whispers into my ear. You waste, man, bro. That's why you like him, innit?
I like the way he speaks English. Hello?
Boxing no live.
No live, no boxing.
Dead, man. Some any. Obviously, he's a.
But why do you like Michelle Pereira? Be honest.
He brings excitement, innit? And he's not an idiot. Like, okay, so.
So it's the shittest reason to like so. He's not an idiot.
Bruv, look what he did. Who's the fight? Who's it with, man? Backflips, capoeira, mid-fight, bruv. Are you crazy?
You just like his style.
Of course I like his style, but what are you trying to say? You're going to laugh at that as well, you prick. Whose style do you like?
What kind of style?
You look like that. What's that guy's name? Hermanson? No.
Kevin Gastelum.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Gastelum.
Inflatable idiot, bruv.
What a way to end the show. What a year.
Yeah, man. It's been phenomenal, man. It's been a good year. Next year shall be even better. We'll see how that goes. Inshallah. And
thank you,
guys.
Remind them
been great.
What they need to do before they go.
Before you go, you do need to like. You do need to subscribe. You do need to share. Share it with the man them. Share it with the gal them. Share it with the mum. Share it with the dad. Share it with everybody. Blood, put it on your Bluetooth and just Bluetooth that thing, whatever it's called, airdrop. Yeah, just do it. What is your problem? Like, I don't know. Why are you not doing it? Are you an enemy of success? Are you an enemy of progress? Do it. You get me?
Do it.
Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you lot. 130 subscribers is not sufficient, blood. 130 subscribers is not sufficient. That means you ain't showing enough people it. And if you're not showing people, how are they going to know about it? Why am I going to go around and show them? Idiots, bruv. Go show it to them,
it's
man.
a non-negotiable. By the end of the week, we want 1 million subscribers.
If we don't have 1 million by New Year's Eve,
what's happening?
then I'm scrapping this channel. I'm scrapping it.
We're scrapping it.
I'm scrapping it, bro.
We're gonna scrap. No.
The streets can raise me. You get me?
But yeah.
Don't copy, man.
Jinx, personal, Jinx, paddles, crystal, Jinx, mouse.
What fancy. What fancy.
Per.
Guys, this has been the Sweet Science Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Insta. Follow us on the Twitter. Send man an email. Just send me an email.
We're still waiting on
With your
CVs.
location.
We're still waiting on CVs.
Still waiting on
It's been about
CVs.
2 months.
You need a replacement, don't you? Exactly. What this guy's bobbing and weaving, bruv. I'm dead movement as well, bruv. Head movement.
Head movement.
I've been your boy Fat Mouse. This has been episode 28
8,000.
of the Sweet Science Podcast. 28 now. 82 is going to be a madness. 280 is going to be mad.
2,800 will probably
We will be actually just appear straight in your mind. Once you get the chip in your hand, the podcast will reach you into your brains directly.
Yeah.
We won't even have to do anything.
You just go like that, press your ear, and you'll hear it. Spotify
It will
from
just
your
be
ear.
whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
We won't actually be there. We
Well,
won't
who
actually be
knows? Who
recording.
knows? We might be delivering our podcast to your door because it might be on Blu-ray.
What?
What?
Bruv, get out of here, man. Guys, we're out, man. We're done. This guy needs to be tranquilized, bruv.
Beaver tranquilizer.
Who?
Beaver tranquilizer.
Be-
I have tested positive for 3 separate anabolic steroids and a low-grade beaver tranquilizer.
During the ADAA required random drug screening, one of your players' urine tested positive for 3 separate types of anabolic steroids and a low-grade beaver tranquilizer. I'm afraid, by rule, your team must be disqualified.
God damn you, Bernice! Ugh.
Listen, I've been your boy Kash with a K and not a C.
It's been lovely still.
He's been Mouse with a Mem.
Mouse.
With a Mem.
See you all next week. When we
See
go
you
back
in
to talking about
2021.
Povetkin. And we don't eat this vomit-worthy food. Not because it was dead. KFC's okay. It's possible, although the chicken was kind of dry today.
Yeah, chicken
But-
was dry.
You get me? Man will eat some dessert because I just need to. I needs it, blood. I needs it, boss. I needs it. I need.
See you next year.
Thank you, guys. Toodaloo.